Hello, welcome to the first episode of AI, the Somnium Files. It's actually pronounced I, which is like 6 puns, and one's in Japanese and one's in English, so it's kind of a weird title. Um, this is by the same people who did the Zero Escape series, and from what I've heard, it's the most like the last one, which is the uh, technically best one, like graphics and stuff like that. It's got the best production value. So let's dig right in. Also, because my Switch only works with one monitor, um, I'm gonna be like looking back and forth between a million different cameras and checking my microphone and stuff. It might sound kind of weird, and I'm gonna make sure that it's not, the stream isn't like corrupted and stuff. I tried it earlier and it was kind of weird. I'm gonna turn down the volume a bit. A lot of volume and adjustment for a minute. I should have done that earlier. That's my fault. Alright. What are our options? Oh, this is a cool menu. Volume. Cursor speed. Well, let's see what the default is. This is really loud. But I'll change that on my end. And I could change the individual pieces here if I have to. Scrolling, sure. Skip mode. Fast forward or skip message. Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, fast forward. Skip unseen content off. I'm assuming, like most of the other games, this is the kind of thing where, oh, they've got dual audio. That's cool. We'll stick with English. Oh, brightness. It's not changing, so I'm not gonna check everyone. I'm just gonna assume that 6 is fine, like always. The default's fine, like always. Oh, there's a little bit lower in this too. Special Agent Date Konami. Please indicate your desired settings and submit this form promptly into the appropriate office. Abyss. Advanced. Something. I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. Okay, that's kind of weird. They've got Japanese, English, and Chinese. They don't have any of the other like standard European languages. Huh. Weird. This game supports autosave. Okay. I believe you. Carnival of Doom. A victim. And she's missing an eye. As in AI, which is not pronounced I, but the Japanese think it's do. It is. The Japanese think it's do. Whoa. Sig I. Okay, Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony, and progress by examining objects and talking to people. And there's a mascot character. Oh, it's just, I thought it was like I was wondering, like, is that a bear or a, what is that? And then I realized it's just like an eye sewn into a suit with eyes on top added. Okay, that's creepy. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Okay, so it's also a little like Danganronpa. That's what it's really reminding of right now. Panda Ride. It looks lonely. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Okay, it's giving me like idiot tutorials. Any leads?
Not yet, sir.
Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
You're really eager. You love this job. Who are you? You deserve a promotion.
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Oh no, you're just...
It's Kagami, sir.
You're just really weird. Huh? I never thought you'd want to know my name. Oh my god. Inspector from Metro. I hope he finds a lead. That's weird. The prompt stays on it even after you move the camera. Weird. How's it going?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Boss, what am I doing here?
Are you serious?
Yeah, or do we have work or something?
You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Oh,
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
Abyss.
I called you here to inspect the scene,
I
Date.
thought it was Abyss, but why would I think that there would be something not cool sounding for no reason?
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is, because you know this woman, don't you, Date?
I do.
I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
I do deserve to know. Who is it?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
We haven't even gotten to the crime scene yet, but are there any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure, but this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Yeah, that case.
Case 6 years ago?
You know the one. For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago? 6 years ago there was a case? Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous.
Oh, they did it.
I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. I know how this goes. Come on. I'm gonna look at Boss first. I call her Boss. One day I will be Big Boss. She runs Abyss, not Abyss. Why would I think that? It's obviously Abyss. It's a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. This special branch is so secret, it's buried like an abyss.
Her name's Nadami Shoko.
What's the deal with the victim?
You knew her, right?
Oh, I know her. Yeah, you told me that.
What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
No idea.
I wouldn't say that. They were just acquaintances.
Skewered horse.
Merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
His internal monologue is very bad sounding.
This is not a message from the criminal.
What?
The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. I want to hear that thing again. Okay.
A horse from the merry-go-round.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
It looks like it's skewered.
With the rain and stuff, it sounds worse. But what's... I want to investigate myself. Do you guys have new clues and stuff? Local cop. Alright, let's go investigate. It's the main column holding up the roof. Okay. Corpse, yes. That's what we want to know about. Ah. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer?
Why not?
We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate
okay.
your understanding.
That's a good reason. I'm still gonna glare at you. Oh, his eyes are messed up. Okay. It's just everything's eyes.
Allow me to assist you.
Alright, tell me about what you are. That's Iba. Her official designation is Eyeball. Okay, I was gonna say, is his... Yeah, his left eye is yellow. Is that the thing that was talking? She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Okay.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, either special vision modes may help you obtain new information. I can't talk today. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. You can also view the controls in... Oh, minus. I'm like, what button is that on the PS4? Does it mean touchpad? Zoom. Let's start with the sure face.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body.
Uh-oh.
Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just... upset.
I don't like this. I'm just upset when people get murdered and...
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
just like me.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
No, it just popped out and ran away.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct. Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Okay. Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. What's that supposed to mean? Puncture, I would call a puncture a cut. Do they mean like no slashes? That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Sure.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound.
It's from the inside of the thing.
Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Yeah.
Inside the column?
A witness. The noise came from inside.
Date. Use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh, X-ray mode. Alright, go. Go X-ray mode. Eyesight. Aha.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
That's definitely true. Threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar, contaminating the crime scene and infuriating the inspector.
Shut up!
Shut up.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Ah, it's the killer.
Suki.
He knows her too. Okay.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
Oh,
I'm me,
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
and you are? You're...
Skeletor! Ah.
Where do I even start with
What is
this?
going on?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why?
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation. But my brain isn't cooperating. Bad brain. Must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I don't. My head's all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
Wake that day up. Sinking in the brain. Oh, AI is in lowercase. Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. Insomnia, you explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left. First, move Eva closer to the door and investigate. Investigate.
A door locked with a padlock.
Padlock needs key. Investigate. Do it. Up.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable.
Oh, this guy.
Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. New object has appeared. Move Eva over to it and investigate. There we go. Alright, Winter Iris switch. Okay, so the light, anything in the light is tangible. So I want to hit the switch and turn on the light. But that's ironically the only part of the house or apartment or whatever, the room, that has any light. So I want to close that blind. What's the deal with this?
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
What? Let's smell it.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction. Bravo. Marvelous.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Oh. The thorns are gone. Your actions just now advance your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. I should have tried touching it.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
So the plant was causing the thorns? I don't get it.
Now I can activate the switch.
Who was that?
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
There's another one. There is another. Open the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door. Check out the tutorial if you want. Okay, so there's wine. There's a lamp. There's a basket. What's in the basket?
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Try it. Searching it. Tackle. No
Ow.
result.
That hurt my shoulder.
You're supposed to use your head.
I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Ah,
Was that a pun?
no.
A basket.
Where? Where's the basket?
Leave it to me. It is dark.
Oh,
I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
okay.
A basket.
Root through this thing.
A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
Okay, so that controls. Oh. Weird.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Okay, so if I turn this off, it's off for good, right? Let's lift it up. Let's see if we can move it. No, too heavy.
It won't
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy.
Skeleton.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Well, that's weird.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
Wine.
A glass of wine.
Investigate it.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Is it
Maybe it's a
blood?
full-bodied red from Borgonia.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine. Leave it to me.
Oh, I should have smelled it.
Hey!
That's not a sip.
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A lamp. It. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
Somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
It's kind of dirty.
Shut up.
Okay. investigated everything else, right?
A skeleton.
Hello, skeleton.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me.
You idiot.
Stupid, bony man. Your mother is a stupid, bony girl. Bony, bony, bony!
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Did everything I could with the wine. Nothing else is here. What can I do in the menu? Oh, I've got notes and stuff. Persons. I'm Date, that's me. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. That's what that stands for. Likes classic cars, curry, bonito, and pelvises, and Reka. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, and ghosts. Hobbies: collects vintage magazines. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. That's actually pretty good. Doesn't sound like much, but it is. It's a lot. As a pasinker, Data uses the sync mechanic to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. I think they mean suspects and persons of interest. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as an AI ball. He lost all his memories past 6 years ago. Okay. That's why he's like the case. Iba. Female according to settings. So he's like, I want a waifu in my mind. Profession: investigation assistant. Likes insects, spiders, crustaceans. 101000001110101. That's begging to be looked up, but it's just gonna be a number. Dislikes dirty jokes, going outside the simulation. Hobbies: sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Oh, that's good. I like that. Oh. Windows 10 trying to update itself and restart your computer when you least suspect it. What a horrible, horrible thing. No, don't actually restart. Windows 10 is terrible. Hold on a second. crisis kinda averted. I can read those later. Appendix. Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, a special classified division of the Metropolitan Police Department, tasked with conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. They're stationed 6 floors underneath MPD headquarters. Few know their existence, even among police. They are in an abyss. Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Stress stimulates the adrenal cortex and secretes this hormone to heighten senses and increase defense functions. This is secreted on a daily basis by the author. Oh, okay. He's saying he's stressed. That's funny. X-ray mode. A feature of IVA similar to fluoroscopy. Not sure what that is. Earth is constantly inundated with cosmic rays from space. Cosmic rays contain X-rays, and IVA is able to detect these X-rays to pass through objects and see them. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Okay. That is complete, like, it sounds like a real thing, but it's not at all. Trunk. Another word for the torso of the human body, okay? Cortisol, a hormone secreted from the adrenal cortex triggered by stress, increases heart rate, body temperature, blood pressure, and blood glucose, and activates the body's defense mechanisms. Work is hard. Puncture wounds. Kind of stab wound. Jurisdiction. I know what that is. An area over which a police department has authority and responsibility. For example, if an incident occurred in Tokorozawa, that would be under the jurisdiction of the Tokorozawa Police Department. Puncturing instrument. Ice picks and trowels fall under this category. I guess, yeah. Can't really slash with the trowel. Did I screw myself over? Also, is there a time limit? Album, nothing. Okay. Persons, no. Flowchart. Cool. Every choice-based game should have something like this. Yes, zoom in. That's all I got right now. Okay, I thought I saw some more. Oh no, those are just the post-it notes on them. Okay. Options, save, guide.
A skeleton.
restart this bit. I think I was supposed to do something else with the wine besides drink it.
Correct.
Skip through all this. Pew. No. Door. Well, guess I can
A
try.
door locked.
Might as well.
A winter eye.
What?
Do you not recognize it?
A flower with a...
Grab.
It's remarkably solid.
It's symbolic of my lifestyle.
Or perhaps it just means.
You were able to touch...
Correct.
So, I just need...
Something. A winter.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it? A switch. Now I can act. Isn't this rewarding, Doc?
Alright, let's check out that wine. Actually, let's look at the skeleton. I can't look at the skeleton. Weird.
A glass of wine. The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your drink?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Well, I can't do any of these things, so let me go back.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Wear it.
Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Okay, that was interesting.
A lamp. It
Oops.
looks like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A glass of wine. A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A basket.
Well, let's search the basket.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Take the dollar.
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Aha, skeleton.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A skeleton.
I can't get the box on his head then.
A lamp. It looks like a rose. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up. A skeleton. A glass of wine. A glass of wine. A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
I'm
Maybe it's a
convinced
full-bodied
that
red from Bourgogne.
the skeleton has
I wonder
wine
if
in
that
its
trivia will
face
ever prove useful.
and not
Better be
blood.
prepared.
Or the other way around.
A skeleton. A glass of...
Alright, let's drink some.
Leave it to me.
Hey! Why isn't AI getting...
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
A skeleton.
Aha!
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
true. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid, bony man. Your mother is a stupid, bony girl.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable. A skeleton.
Wine is done.
A lamp.
Lamp.
It looks like a rose.
Kick it.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
Didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Get that skeleton.
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi! Yeah! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
I think I did it wrong.
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
No, that looks like that's what I was supposed to do. Gone.
A gun came out of the skull?
Investigate.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that
What?
from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Okay, before that, what's going on over here?
What?
Ha!
A door locked with a padlock.
Gun in the keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose. I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. Seems I was key in helping us escape.
Ah!
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
I got A and B. I hope that's all of them. Whoa. Saturday, Saikai. Police headquarters, Saturday, 9:21 a.m.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
She's sitting on the desk casually. About that case you're talking about.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
I already have.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
This place is a mess.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
Doesn't look very fun. About Mizuki. Hello.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okiura, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Wow, Renju Okiura.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse. and naturally started asking him questions.
What's the status?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? Commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I'm having flashbacks recently. Fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
All leads?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
You don't say.
Almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database. Although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old.
What?
Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okiura Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
No cell phone, weirdo. Took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Wow, you've got everything in here. You're all ready to go.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Whose birthday is it? Bet it was.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health. Bags. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Okay. The entrance. Who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Ew. Worst mascot ever.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Why did you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter the engineer showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Oh man, that was so low resolution. I've been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Why'd you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
Oh.
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
He looks like he's
I have
9.
marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Map. Okay, back inside.
No,
Yes.
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Fine, you can stay here. That's the only place? Okay. Matsushita Diner, Saturday, 10:18 a.m.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm not a customer. I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
I flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm just here to ask some questions.
Big trouble. She hurried out of the kitchen.
And you're Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request? Could you put that knife down, please?
Oh, goodness. Sorry.
Mayumi put the knife down on the table beside her. So how's that weather going?
The rain last night was pretty bad, wasn't it?
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
Where's your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients. He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Is she the victim? I got an album photo. Yay! What, you get concept art just by playing? It's weird. Evolver. What was the name of the guns in Psychopass? Wasn't it something like Evolver? Evoker? Is that it? I don't know. Shoko. She's a victim, right? Yeah. Okay. She just likes someone who hurt her in the past. Skills, lying and cheating. So you knew her, right? Didn't you? I asked her just in case. And showed her the picture.
Does this woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her. Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
Alright, tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here. I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Oh, tell me.
Oh, about 30 years now. We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money. That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
A little bit of a difference.
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately. Because there's a goddess there.
A what?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess. More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna look. Oh, so is the witch working there?
Yes. That good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not witch.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the witch.
Alright, I'm getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Do you want to see?
Yes.
It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
The sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
What? It's a cardboard box. There's a delivery slip attached to it. Okay, I got that. Is there more here?
We should look inside.
Yeah, we should.
Use the
Good
X-ray mode.
idea.
Now, what is this?
A
Says
solid
waifu.
PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
A swimming door.
A swinging door. Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
Oh, call your dumb
Call
kid.
him?
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
You can abandon this line of questioning, Date. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
What?
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
She mentioned a box. Yes, we know. ASAT. Okay. Answer my questions. She's wearing a cute floral print apron. Come to think of it, the knife is also cute floral print. Something's engraved on the handle.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
Oh.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He
That's
knows how much I
expensive.
love flowery designs. I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
Date, I found some information about the figure. Aset is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Renshu owns that company.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Time to go. I would rather just have a loading screen with a little bar that takes forever. Saturday, 11:45.
That's him?
Correct.
Are you Ota Matsushita?
24. He's
Who
a
are you?
Pokemon trainer. Showed him my badge
I'm from the MPD.
to scare him.
The police?
Otis laptop.
Can I reach over and break that thing in half?
If you can pay for the damages.
Damn it.
I'm with the police. I don't need to pay for damages. What are you typing?
Nothing. Could you stop bothering me, please?
No.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant? Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
This is the type of kid I hate the most. One who knows the law. Hey, look at me while I'm talking to you.
No,
Stupid kid.
I'm kinda busy right now.
Look at me. No. Busy. Won't even look at me. I'm sad now. He's just typing away on his cool laptop.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
Punch him? Punch him.
Date, wait.
Oh.
Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
And what should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
Alright. You get him to go to the bathroom or something, and then I'll follow. Then I'll jump him when it's nice and solitary.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date. Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct. However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts. Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
What?
This is what's known as a strawman sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic. Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic. Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
That's not the point.
I'm sorry.
Just don't do it again, okay? I'm gonna ask you again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes.
Why were you in the area? You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh. I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes.
So who were you meeting?
A girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know her.
She's just a friend.
Yeah, she better be.
What? Why do you care?
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Don't call it a relationship.
Well, what am I supposed to call it? Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Really? What's your pen name?
Odoin Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Well, I'm not a published author. I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
Provide a detailed account of last night.
Around 8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared.
At 8:10.
You know how that area is run down and abandoned? I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
Keep going.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Oh, so he was screaming. She's just like, oh, it's here. Here's the body.
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode. Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
See, I knew you would make fun of me. This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking. And with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Tessa!
She looks older than he does.
You are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective? Wow! I've never met a real detective before!
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing. Let me confirm something. You're Acid, right?
Let's play a game! Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? ASAT!
Fears!
Upset? Regret? ASAT!
Water!
Wet? Sweat? ASAT!
Yay! ASAT, you bet!
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
I turned 18 this year.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
A thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
And then immediately abandon her when
You
it goes
sound
south.
more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop! You're making me blush.
This guy.
She doesn't need to know about that.
Mizuki Okiura? Yeah, I am! Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter, so... we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that, but basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. I'm totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Something wrong?
Hey, let me tell you something. It's about those posts on 2Winner.
Wait!
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
He told her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
I took out Shoko's photo from my pocket and showed it to Oda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife. Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for us. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nadami. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene. See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
Because I want to know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message. Ota, take a video.
Huh?
Just do it! Mr. Date!
Whoa.
Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
What?
I can't imagine life without you!
What are you doing?
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah!
Receptionist just like, yeah, this is good.
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public's... I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me. She really is quite the seductress.
That's the thought? Okay.
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
I'm used to sinking. Part of the job.
Huh?
What? You're staring daggers at me. I have to go now, kids. Room. Oh. Oh, she actually came with.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
Hero, huh?
What about Mizuki?
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems. I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's all right. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream. Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up. Questions. Ah, what's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
Mm-hmm. But you are a cop, right?
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then tell me!
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
I like how they have to clarify that now. I swear to Isis.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan. I know, weird, right? Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Had it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, there's nothing.
Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me, Yukaname Date?
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A witness with business. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. Roof of the merry-go-round. There's a hole in it now from all the years of weathering. Horse. Zoom. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
There's no blood at all.
Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off, either.
That must mean...
Mr. Date, that horse.
that was stored in the warehouse nearby. Some kids must have broken in and put it up as a joke.
Control room. It's a control room.
Is that a phone booth?
No, it's the control room. This is where the staff would run the merry-go-round.
I was joking.
Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? It's a bench. Wonder how many couples sat there. It makes me kind of angry for some reason.
I would burn all those damn benches if I could.
Whoa!
Where is this anger coming from?
Stupid happy couples. There's a fence Let's run the merry-go-round. Local cop. Last night I found rescue there. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago. The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant. An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area. The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it. There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Are they okay?
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Are we safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is.
What are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me. Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something. They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
I do.
Well, let's hear it.
Oh, Nani?
The horses. Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
You really
What are you
like your
talking
Egyptian
about?
stuff, huh?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wajet, and that one is the moon. It's the same idea behind the eye of Providence.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Starting to see the picture?
Not really.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
Tinazuki? Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified Iba.
Iba?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
should go.
Aw, come on! Just a little longer.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
Okay, I guess.
Fine. But you're a meanie.
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah, score.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
They're setting these two up for a couple, as a couple. That's kind of pushing the age difference a bit. How old is she? Iris. Oh, not Iba. 18. 30. Yeah. That's a bit much.
Horrible!
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
I would put it right back where it came from.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date. They say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible. My arm regenerates like an alien's.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
Well, that's nice. And if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay, okay. The wind feels nice.
Sagan residence, Saturday, 3:09 p.m.
You should come in.
Oh, it's her place.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
Ooh, going home already?
I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye,
is this, Iris?
I felt my body freeze. Because that woman, she's... Oh! I thought so. It can't be. It can't be. It felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
You're...
Nice to meet you. I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police? Are you a detective?
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat on the sofa. How old are you?
I'm 37.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
Awkward.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she said that she works at the music place. I saw her in my dream last night. No, that's impossible.
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
Oh,
Teacher?
not?
Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
No reason.
Tea, drink the tea. Steam is rising from the tea. Oh. Yes, they're sitting on the sofa. I know that. You're saying something.
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Yeah.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
Mom used to be right-handed. But now...
It locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
Locked up? Wait, hold on.
Do you know me? Oh, sorry for the strange question. It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
Of course.
Iris's mother, Tomi Sagan.
think so?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
There are, yeah? What about them?
Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Oh, those flowers. Iris is looking this way. That's nice.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
An iris? I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
This is the
They bloom in
room.
the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
What's in here? I don't know. How do you turn on your lamp? I feel really stupid for not recognizing that earlier. Which means I'm the skeleton. I was just hinting about the flowers, yes. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion.
Rawr.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
There's a door in the back of the room. There sure is. Iris is looking this way. Okay, oops. Bye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Wow, I'm dressed like an idiot. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Tomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you. Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
Fruit.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Good idea.
Analyze myself. Play a game.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round.
Is it an
My
eye?
eyeball.
Yeah, I
Correct.
got it.
I win.
I will terminate you.
Focus, you got this.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
No, oh, this is weird. Okay. The bloodstains. That's probably the most important. No.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene.
Yeah, the corpse was moved.
Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed.
More importantly...
That means Mizuki couldn't have done it.
No, that doesn't.
She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Yeah, that's true.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news.
Yes.
It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start. She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why do I feel like that's a challenge or something? She doesn't have what it takes. Oh yeah? Okay, so about the corpse. The ice pick was still in the eye when they got there. Which means she very stupidly took it out, completely incriminating herself.
The estimated time of death is yesterday,
I think that's
Friday,
more important
around
than
5 p.m. The cause
fact
of
that
death
the
is blood
body was
loss from
moved.
multiple stab wounds to the torso. The weapon used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
Is this the same as what I
The
just
corpse
said?
was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
Okay.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Yeah.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately,
Our perp wants the limelight.
or is attempting to send some kind of message.
Why did she take the ice pick and then hide? Why is she inside?
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
No.
Hide and seek?
Well, maybe
was
she
not a
was
serious
hiding
suggestion.
from
I
the
was
killer.
merely joking, as you call it.
Because when he opened it up, she was freaked out. Is there more about her corpse?
The corpse was found with her left eye removed.
Oh yeah.
That eyeball has yet to be found. According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
Timeline.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
Okay.
I wonder who sent that Nile message to Mizuki.
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, Can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
You don't have to hack into it, just get a warrant or whatever you need. And I just realized that Iba is in the middle of the steering wheel for some reason. It's not a self-driving car, it's just like a smart car out charging. I think that, okay. It's still kind of freaky, but makes sense. He doesn't have like a cyberware thing where he just plugs in a USB cable to his temple or something.
Yes, as a matter of fact. I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
You sure?
I am.
That's
Then
kind of weird.
How did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
Room. Police headquarters, 426.
Welcome back. I brought her here after her examination was over.
Ah, good.
Mizuki.
She looks like she's in catatonic.
She said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Okay.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses. So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
This is Hank. Okay, so this is this gonna be a dream sequence with another person or something completely different? Whoa! It's a two-person matrix. Computer. About Iba.
Hey, Pewter. About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
There's a threat.
So you were listening, huh?
Her vitals are stable. Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that. You have nothing to worry about.
Did you get Renju's permission? Oh, her father.
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
Well, screw him anyway.
I thought he was being
she's
questioned by a local
mine.
unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
Then he'll
Why
flood the
would he?
country.
I don't know.
Any progress?
You're asking me that now?
I doubt there is.
I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress.
Okay.
Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene.
Oh, she totally
Maybe
did.
she went inside that merry-go-round to hide.
Definitely.
But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
That sounds very, I don't think the evidence any evidence gained from that would be admissible in court.
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her. Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that. You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her.
I can hear the silent
You're the
P
only
that
one
they're
who can.
trying not to say. Failing at it. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Well, yeah, let's try talking to her first. She can't hear me from here. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Sync. Okay, well, let's do it. She's lying in this sync machine on the other side of the glass. Do I have to get in the airlock or something? The door to the sync room. Okay. Do I have to put on a hazmat suit? What? Come on. They're both engrossed. That's Peter. His real name is Emma No. That's Peter. His real name is Amanoma, but he goes by Peter here. 36 years old. He's a member of Abyss, like me. Like me. He's a genius engineer that designed the sync system and other machines. He also invented Iva. He's your caretaker in a way. Okay, can I sit? No, that's just a chair. Oh,
Searching.
locker.
Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
Music.
That's rock.
There's another door. A fleeing door. Come on. Ah. It's packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Peter. Interesting. Open the door. What was it that had, like, it was basically like a little radar button that you could press and it lit up everything that you can interact with. That was nice. I'm pixel hunting here. That should not happen. That's a relic of 30 years ago. Oh, I could talk to him more. I'm ready.
We are ready to begin.
I swear I already talked to him
go to the sync room.
all the way through.
Got it.
Sake.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance. She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak
How do I
to you,
calm people?
but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Sure thing, boss.
So
I'm gonna be inside your
we're
head.
gonna do a little thing
I'll be
here.
looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research. There are a
That
billion
is our
kinds of
purpose.
suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it. I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call somnia. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
Oh, Fortunately, I keep weird notes on everybody I know. Keep tabs on you. She dislikes raw seafood. That puts sushi out. She likes tonkatsu ramen. She likes iris. She likes stew. She likes unagi. I like unagi. Let's go get some unagi.
I remember you saying how you liked watching the eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is wriggling around.
Date.
We're trying to calm her down, man.
Date, her heart rate is steadying. EEG is stable.
Date, get into position.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I see how it's... It could come across as dirty. Alright. Let's get out of that area.
Let's begin.
Oh, Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing. I added a new feature to the sync system.
Oh.
New feature.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
I'll explain nothing about it.
Sure, got it.
Date, you ready?
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world. Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know. I'll find a lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
We're counting on you.
Well then.
But I have infinite time in my own dream world. Also, Pewter looks like a supervillain.
Whoosh.
Looks like she changes a bit, depending on the world. She's kind of gold before. She was more purple in my world.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park? Lightning and a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary.
Okay.
Look
I
around.
can get the cage.
Look around?
How do you deal with the lightning?
This is the new feature of sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still. Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
It has to do with relativity, right? Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
Mental lock number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Sinking in the pain. Is that the same one as it was before? Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info. Okay.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Okay.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Aiba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnium. Time is expended whenever Aiba is moving or performing an action. Pay attention. unlock all mental locks within 360-second time limit. Alright. Get rid of the lightning. Shoko's photo.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Let's jam that all the way in.
Date, are you certain? Will this heal Mizuki?
No.
I don't know. Just try it.
Understood.
No good, huh?
Mizuki is still a child. The solution may be simpler than you think.
Simple, maybe. But this is a dream. Not everything goes how you expect.
Okay. Let's pull it out then.
Shoko's photograph has an ice pick stabbed through it. Right. No one would want to see their mother like this.
Oh, I'm an idiot. She took the ice pick out.
It keeps going. What is this?
It's the first mental block. No more lightning. Okay. Now there's...
The pillar became a lightning rod.
There's a,
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it.
There's a
Date,
split path.
we got a timey.
Timey?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Correct.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affect the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 timies. Picking up a timey when you already hold 3 will replace 1. Timies are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Oh, I thought it was actually counting. A, remove the birdcage. B, blow the birdcage away. What timies do I have? Map. You can see current location and objects you've investigated. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. God, can't talk. Microphone, big birdcage, gate, panda pieces, control room, panda pieces. cage or blow the cage away. Oh, it's counting down milliseconds. That's not good. What happens if I use the microphone?
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Shout.
Stop it! Stop it already!
Okay. Big bird cage.
An enormous bird cage.
Make time half, time to 30. Slip through it.
It is too narrow.
No, your body is slim.
You think so? In that case...
Guess you're fatter than I thought.
I am not! I am just... large-breasted!
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, I used my item. Alright,
Agent
control
Dante,
room.
you've got 5 minutes.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open.
What is your plan once I am inside?
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Okay.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
Left bird cage and right bird cage. What's in the left one?
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Peek inside.
Let's see.
Is it gonna be
What is
worth
it?
It looks like a picture of something.
Picture?
That sounds like it could be useful.
A bird cage. There are ripped
Yes,
pieces of
yes.
paper inside.
Let's see, time to 30. Make time 1/3. Use that and lift.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Okay, good.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. But you only have 3 retries. Going back 1 lock costs 1, going back 2 costs 2, and going back 3 locks cost all 3. You can regain your retries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low. Time's good, I think. I think I'm good.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Whatever. Take 15 seconds
Leave
off.
it to me.
That's fine.
I enjoy puzzles like this. Done. But...
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home and find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore that up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
Don't worry about
You can do it if you try a little.
Yeah,
No, you can't.
it just takes a little.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
Oh, nice.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
I think I'm good. Let's see. Map X. Okay. Let's go check out this panda ride. Now there's a parasol. But panda ride. It's gonna take time to get there.
The panda head is spinning.
Let's make this take 5 seconds longer. No. You know what? I don't need to use this. Hey.
The panda head.
Actually, ride or stop. Because, in the picture she was riding it, wasn't she? Do I have, like, a clues button? Not really. Appendix. No, that's like terms and stuff. Mizuki updated. I don't see. I don't see a clues button, which is kind of weird. Options. Oh, when you're looking at a thing.
The panda head is...
Let's stop this.
it's like the speaker before.
Yeah.
I see. These were also linked.
That's right.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
Get the feeling it's not quite done yet. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. If it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, you don't give up. You might be able to do it. Computer's sleep talking. More than 1 second when you clear. You get a prize? No, boss. Anything but that. And I know you can get a second prize because yeah, prize, whatever. I found that head or something in the sink in the last one.
It's Mizuki!
Hugger. It's okay.
Mizuki.
That's creepy. Yeah. Mizuki A acquired. Probably could have done the lap around the merry-go-round and found some item. Day 2, Saturday. Meikai.
Are you okay?
Date. Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
Let's interrogate her. After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Oda. About Shoko. I know that after Oda ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. How you doing?
I told you I'm fine.
Yeah,
So
just like you were a
annoying.
second ago.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
sent you the denial message?
I can't tell you,
Why not?
because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
Mizuki is lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It'll take a while for her to get back to normal.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I forgot my
Promise?
promise.
Unagi,
Oh, yeah.
you said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here. Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Okay, makes sense. Mizuki is lying in the chair. Well, maybe she should tell the truth in the chair. Okay. Who do you think the suspect is?
Peter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
How'd you know?
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
I see. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
That's what Iba
Iba
looks
is
like.
linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your
fake
consciousness
part.
is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
So would a person who didn't have a fake superpower computer, AI, would they just have like a...
Hey, Pewter.
Would they be
When we
able
were
to
in
use
Somnium
it?
Earlier, Iba was in human
And would they
form.
be...
She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's
Would they
idea.
experience it
What?
differently?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Peter is standing with his hands in his pockets. Boss. Thoughts?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information.
Figure out who the suspect is.
Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
Oh, it's my job? Man. About Mizuki's mutinous.
Yeah,
mutinous.
I'm glad she's talking again.
She's not a mutant.
You healed the
She's-
wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her. No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember?
No.
We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Probably the killer.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
Boss, explain it.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious
Never
person
mind,
at the
I'll
scene,
explain it.
but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime?
Again?
There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Okay. Saturday, 8:13. Oh. Continue. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help me pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Path through the bushes leads away from here. Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki is looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, You've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
Just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
I knew it.
Renju Okiura.
But then he would have had to carry the body on the train across 2 lines and
So
through
let me
the
get
park
this straight.
and
You
through
think
the
that Daddy
streets.
drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel,
Oh,
stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
about the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
What's on your mind?
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju is just the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke with him?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
About the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone.
I think
And his car.
that's true.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
That's like the jump to conclusion, but
Date, incoming call from the boss.
okay.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night.
He's suspicious, but he didn't do it.
Suzuki in the hospital won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
If he had a plan that elaborate, involving so many variables, he would have had a solid alibi to back it up. Should I hang up? No. Alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
About his questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
Where is he?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be? So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them. But Iva can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. It's Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Of course. Vroom. Saturday, 10:20 p.m. Sunfish Pocket.
Can't be.
Uh-oh. Now you're gonna be real messed up, girl. Wait, is he strung up by his nostrils? Oh, maybe his... yeah.
Renju!
No eye. Rather, one eye missing. I guess nobody decided to go in for the past 3 days. Sunday, Sioku Bai. Police Headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll be back Saturday at 6 o'clock Central Time, which is the usual time, and I'll see you then. I'm really liking this so far. It's not what I expected. There's a lot more text, and it's all voiced, which is great. Or like 90% voiced. The gameplay section isn't so much like weird puzzles as it is kind of like logicless, like, and not logicless, it's like dream logic, which is kind of cool. But I could see, especially if the difficulty scales up with, like with most games, I could see the end being really frustrating, with the time limit and with things just not making a whole lot of sense. But who knows? They could pull it off. Let's see. I haven't met a puzzle game. I haven't met a puzzle. I haven't played a puzzle/adventure game where there hasn't been a dumb, unsolvable Moon Man logic section, and I've played a ton of those, so hopefully there's none of that here. What was it with the skeleton? I think you had to examine the box to and drink the wine, then kick the lamp, and then you were able to kick the skeleton. It was just like something like that, but like 10 times worse. That wasn't too bad. It was kind of like, what is this? This doesn't make sense, but it was kind of forgivable. Anyway, I'm enjoying it, and I'll see you on Saturday for the rest. Bye.